and welcome to Flutiversity. I'm Jenny Tutton here with another play-along video for our practice plan in F major and D minor. And today it's for real because we are starting our D minor scale. It's day 16. You actually played your D minor scale yesterday. I just didn't tell you what it was called. So when we were playing through our modes, the mode that is built on the 6th degree of the scale, in this case D, we can count up F, G, A, B, C, D. The 6th degree of the scale, that is always your minor scale. Its fancy mode name, if you want to know it, is the Aeolian mode. I know it sounds like a delicious thing to dip your fries in, but it's not aioli, it's the Aeolian mode. And that is what we're doing today. So a couple things as we get started. Notice that thumb B flat symbol is still at the top of your music. So we have that B flat in the key signature. Make sure you're using your thumb B flat key. Then that low note hanging down there, our low D. Okay, we've worked very hard to get our pointer finger up on middle D, but on low D it must go down, otherwise it won't play. Okay, so make sure that you're starting there, and then we'll get going on our minor scale. Let's play the first unit together. Again, go. Again. Awesome job. Now we're going to go through and work out those tiny little details on each note like we did in our other practice plans. So our next section works on D to E. So for this, we have to do a switch of our pinky and our ring finger, okay? It will still work if you leave your pinky up in the air for D to E, but the E sound is a little out of tune and it's fuzzy. And again, it will cause a squeak attack like there's a hamster stuck in your flute if you do it while you're playing, especially faster passages, okay? So as we practice this, make sure that you are switching those fingers and getting your pinky back down, all right? Next unit. Up a little bit with that 16th note rhythm. 1 E in, 2 E in, 3 E in, 4. 2, ready? All right, now we are gonna put it with our scale. We're just gonna go a little bit faster. Notice that we made a little jump this time from going from just D to E to putting that whole little scale passage together. That's because we've already practiced our FGA pattern earlier in the F major section. But if you've got any little finger bobbles left, feel free, make up your own little section or go look back in the F major section to find a passage that will address that for you, okay? Always pause me if you need to go slower, anything like that, I never mind, just pause me. Okay, for our next section, we're going to go straight up and down that little 5-note pattern with no break in the middle. Now we're going to take it up an octave. So a lot of it is the same except that D fingering. So make sure when we're starting on that middle D that we keep our pointer finger up. Okay, here it is in 8th notes. Ready? Again, go. Again, go. we're gonna work on that D to E switch again. Notice this time, since we are in the middle register, for D, your pointer finger must be up. Otherwise, you will get the hamster stuck in your flute. Okay, so when you switch from D to E, you got 3 fingers moving. Got your pointer finger over here, up for D, down for E, up for D, down for E. Okay, then we've got our ring finger over here, which is down for D, up for E, down for D, up for E. And our pinky, which is up for D, down for E, up for D, down for E. Okay? If you ever want to practice and you can't make noise, a great thing to practice are these tricky little fingerings, okay? You can actually like watch your fingers while you practice, and that gives you like extra feedback to fix anything that's going weird, and you can really tell if you're getting your pointer finger up and down if you look at it while it's doing its work, okay? So let's do this next section, D to E, back and forth. And a tiny bit faster in our 16th note passage. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. All right, excellent job. Now we're gonna put our scale, our little 5-note scale pattern up the octave together, okay? And the last one with no break in the middle. All right, amazing job today. Since this is a shorter day, I want to take a second to show you what you can do to sort of make these practice plans your own. So a couple of things to notice. We already talked about how we left out practicing just E to F and F to G and G to A. You can go in and add in those practice little units on your own. The other thing is when we did our 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4, we didn't ever switch them and do them upside down where they start on E. Okay, you can do that for a little bit of extra practice. You can also work on speeding it up. So if you want to get your 16th notes a little faster, I highly recommend starting on the one with a pause. Okay, and you could speed them up in short little chunks like that, okay? That way you can still allow your fingers to be relaxed as you go along. All right, I hope you have a great time practicing today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 17. Bye.